Welcome to your reading for the last week of October. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Edie. I'm so excited to get into your reading this week. There's a lot of stuff happening because it's a new moon in Scorpio as well. So welcome. If you're Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for Taurus, of course, don't forget to check your other signs as well in case those other readings might resonate for you. And of course, cross watchers are always welcome. And we're going to get into it this week. There's a whole bunch of transformations again, like with the Scorpio moon that I was mentioning. If you want to check out my Instagram, Missedietarot, there's a whole bunch of stuff about affirmations, how to prepare for it, what to do for this time in this year with this month and the transition that's going on. We just went through all those old cycles from the last season with Libra here, and then now we're getting into Scorpio season. So huge turnover, transformation, endings and beginnings. So just be prepared and just try to keep yourself centered and balanced during all of this, okay? We're so excited. We're going to go into your unicorn oracles, lovers oracle, romance angels, and I use the Gilded Tarot to give you your weekly message. But this week I have 2 oracle surprises at the end, so definitely hang in there and check it out and let me know how this goes. Of course, comment, like, subscribe. If it resonates, please like, so I know that it's working for some of you. And of course, let me know your situation. Share with me if you need a more, of course, these are general, so if you need a more specific or you have more questions, all my information is in there to get your private reading. And we're gonna get right into it, so I'm really excited. And then don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. So here we go, guys. Your first oracle from the unicorns is receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. The key to unlocking your greatness, your greatest abundance, is your ability to receive. The greater your sense of worthiness, the greater your capacity to accept the gifts and blessings the universe wishes to give you. There are many things waiting to come your way right now, but any guilt, shame, or unworthiness in your system will act like a force field and repel your prosperity. Yes, it is good practice to think positively, be grateful, send out desires to the universe, and say affirmations. However, these tools can only be effective if they are supported by the strong sense that you deserve the good you are asking for. This enchantress and her unicorn hold up a crystal sphere containing all of your heart's desires. They are telling you that all of these gifts can come flowing into your reality when you heal inner wounds and release limiting beliefs that block your ability to receive. They invite you to see yourself through the eyes of the divine as a lovable, worthy being, and in doing so, you open the floodgates of abundance. There are gifts and blessings beyond your wildest dreams, just waiting to surprise and delight you. There is nothing special you need to do in order to be worthy of them, except to believe that you are. So Taurus, you are definitely worthy. You are lovable and you are totally deserving of the world. Just don't forget that, okay? I know you guys get a little busy and you get strong-headed sometimes, but it's okay, because sometimes you set standards that way, and it's good to hold on to your truths and always try to surround yourself with people who respect that. But you can't get too carried away either, because life is always about learning too. So you have to learn from others sometimes. All right, your lovers oracles, we have 3. And it's twin flames. Your passion ignites. So for many of you, if you have a connection with someone and that's why you're like, I don't know what's going on, this is a love connection, and you might not even realize it. So open yourself up to receive. You guys are totally worthy of that. So if you're feeling a little stirring of emotions for someone, it's definitely a powerful connection. It's important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now it is time to give to yourself. So for many of you, the love that you're meant to receive is from yourself, to yourself. So really take that time with yourself and spend a lot of time healing. Of course, when we're talking about receiving, you know, many of you, if your thoughts aren't about deserving it and stuff, then you really have a lot of internal work to do, right? So definitely strengthen that. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship with your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Oh, so perfect. So have a really good bond. Like, the more you know about your person, the deeper your contact, your connection is, more powerful things can get between the two of you. Your romance angels, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So if you're not sure, or you don't know what's happening here, this is definitely having a beautiful thing. And I feel like just trust. That's why the twin flames are here too. Maybe you don't recognize it, or the person is so similar and so familiar that it's freaking you out, you know? So for many of you, you really have to trust this situation, open yourself up, and move forward with faith. And did I not say this? You deserve love. You are lovable, Taurus. This is just reinforced by your angels. So somebody might be getting hit by this arrow. I don't know if you're shooting it out, but Cupid is definitely going to be hitting someone with that arrow this week. So who knows? Maybe you and your person are getting I was talking about your passion ignites, so maybe you're getting hit by that. Or them, of course, the person you're connecting with. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's a huge process of healing as well. There could have been some stuff that happened in your childhood or your parents' childhood, and it kind of resonated through, you know how they're always talking about generational things. So I feel like for many of you, you know, part of the healing is also understanding that they're coming from the life that they had, right? So unfortunately, I feel like our generations now are a bit more informed intuitively, spiritually, depending on your background. So I feel like a lot of us have to come from a healing place where we're understanding the lessons, we're understanding the repetition of cycles of you know, monkey see, monkey do. So sometimes our parents did what they got, and we're kind of like, well, we need different, you know, we're not the same people. So it's a huge transition for many of you, but part of the forgiving is a big part of the healing. So I hope you guys have a good time with that. Now we're getting into your reading. Let's see what's going on for your first week. Page of Swords. Ooh, who are you spying on, or who is spying on you? Air energy. We have Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You can definitely be dealing with one of those. And then here we have this page. You know, this could be like communication. You could be, you know, someone could be kind of coming in quickly, quick message. Of course, for some of you, you could be watched on social media. This could be just checking up on you, seeing what's going on, and vice versa. You can be definitely watching someone else as well. I don't feel like there's communication because it's just kind of like he's just here. So, you know, maybe you're just checking up on your stuff or creeping their Instagram, or they're doing that for you. Next, Eight of Swords. What are you worried about? You're kind of in your head here. You got some fears, some worries. This is also feeling trapped. So I feel like for some of you, you might be stuck in this mindset possibly, or stuck in a situation like you feel like you are, okay? Because look, she's blindfolded. Her hands are just wrapped with the chains. They're not actually tied. They're just wrapped around her, and the swords aren't even in the ground. So you're definitely dealing with an earth sign, possibly, or sorry, fire. Oh my God. Wow, saying everybody on the table, but this is air, air, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So you could definitely be dealing with one of them, and you're kind of in a situation where you're really confused, or you're feeling trapped or connected to someone. Maybe you're still feeling a tie to them, but there's nothing there, guys. You're safe. These are just in your head. So unfortunately for some of you, I feel like you've been probably really hurt, or you're still checking on someone, or you feel like they're checking you. So you're kind of feeling the trapped energy from that person. Or maybe you're just trapping yourself with like keeping things in, because of course this is about communication and thoughts, and I feel like for some of you there's a lot of overthinking here. So get out of your head, because you can get stuck in there for days, I'm sure. Amazing. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, you have to get out of that trap, guys, so that the Wheel of Fortune can come in. This is destiny. This is fate. So I feel like if you are here, you know, whatever you're going through, for some of you, maybe you're going through a tough time right now, and you're kind of just wondering when things are going to work out. Maybe you just cut someone out, so you know you're still kind of like trapped in thoughts of them. You're worried about the decision you made. Was it right? Was it good to let them go? Then maybe you're watching them and you're kind of seeing like how life goes on, right? For both of you, for you and them, or this is your new person here coming in. And this is beautiful energy with the wheel. Of course, the wheel keeps turning, and it's bringing you success, fortune, love, abundance, and everything. So things are turning into your favor. So if you've been wondering when that's going to happen, it's coming, and possibly even this week, because of course it's a 10, so it's also completion. 4 of Swords. Wow, you guys are really, okay, this is another card about rest. So I feel like it was also in your receive card that it was telling you to take some time out. Take some time out. And you're an earth sign, guys, so you need a lot of, you maybe need to go to nature. Maybe you need to rest. Maybe you need to take a, like here he's, you know, laying there. He just finished a battle. You know, you definitely went through something. So I feel like there was something that you really trapped in, possibly stuck. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is your thoughts. You know, you've been burdened with all these thoughts. Of course, the Three of Swords above can also be a heartbreak. So maybe you just went through some kind of ending or heartbreak with disappointing situation with someone, and you're kind of like, I need to take this time out to recover, because you got to get your head straight. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that you got to clear up, and this could be about the healing that you need to do for your family issues too. You know, maybe you need to have that rest and to kind of reflect on the situation you're in, and maybe there's a pattern you're noticing, but you got to trust that things are going to work out. But you have to take that time now. This is crucial for your health, okay? And then be open to receiving goodness. So for a lot of you, you really have to like take this reflection mode here to kind of reshift your thinking, right? To focus on the gifts you want, to be ready to receive. I can't enforce this enough that for many of you, your gift is trying to come towards you. But if you're not in that rested, ready, of like worthy mindset where you know when you're ready to receive it, then it's not going to be able to come to you. So you really need to spend some time preparing for it. Imagine you already have it. Be with that person. However it is, like think of it already to bring it towards you. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's a little bit of conflict. What's going on, Taurus? There's a lot of conflict around this situation or this person. Maybe you're feeling very torn and pulled around. Of course, you know, now we're talking with a fire sign. Of course, here you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Capricorn. No, Capricorn, not Capricorn. Aries. Oh my God, why do I keep doing that, Capricorn? Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. Don't see them, but for some reason they keep popping out in people's readings. So for some of you, you're definitely in a conflict with someone. But this, I feel like it's resolving too, because butterflies are on the picture. So I always like butterflies for me are rebirth. So I feel like whatever this conflict is, it's about to, it's over. It's almost over. Okay. So I feel like whatever conflict there was, possibly with the family issues, possibly with whatever, when you take that time out, maybe that's why you need to rest right now, because there's a bit of stuff that's coming up that's going to be putting you into that tension. And remember, it is that time with Scorpion. So there's a lot of transformation that's happening. So you really have to rest, recover, rethink everything, spend that time healing, because there's going to be a lot of changes and there's going to be a lot of conflict around you. There could be people fighting around you, people trying to pull at your time. You know, there's a little bit of defense going on here too. So you got a lot of stuff happening around you, okay? And the Sun card. So maybe you're being illuminated to someone stalking you. That's possible with the Page of Swords here. So maybe you're now realizing that someone's been checking up on you or keeping an eye on you that you didn't even know they were doing that. For many of you, this is of course my Leo card. So you could be dealing with a Leo or someone with a Leo energy. Keep in mind, guys, that this reading is also for your sun, moon, and rising. So if this applies to you, you know, maybe you have some Leo in your chart too. So this can definitely be you. And this energy though is like, if you're asking about something or you're wondering about a person, the answer is usually yes. This is my yes card as well. But I feel like with this energy too, you know, we're talking about bright times and happiness and joy. And I feel like because the sun is also on the wheel here in the shield, I feel like for a lot of you, you're definitely moving into happier times. So if you've been in this place, you know, for some people, I feel like this can also be depression. This can also be like sadness. Maybe you've been in a hard time going through a lot of stuff here and you're kind of just overthinking. So please stop thinking, stop doing it to yourself, okay? Be positive. Let that ray of sunshine in, okay? Let that happiness flow in towards you. Six of Pentacles, because you're about to receive, guys, you're about to receive something and you have the receive card. So here it is. You're receiving an equal, balanced partner. For many of you, of course, this is of course our Pentacle card always has to do with finances. So many of you could be getting a really great job, opportunity. This is of course a short-term goal completion as well. So for some of you, there's already success, there's reciprocation, and whatever it is you're being, if you were worried, are they gonna match me? Are they gonna feel the same way? Yes. Are we gonna do this? Yes. And for others of you too, it's not just about receiving, it's about giving too. So this is also like you could be doing some volunteer work. You could be giving back, because you see the hands down here at the bottom. This has to do with giving to the poor. Maybe you're doing some philanthropy or some other work where you're balancing things out. And of course, this is after Libra season. So maybe during the Libra season, you were having a lot of things that were really making you rethink your situation, or you were wearing a blindfold. Maybe you didn't see a situation as being reciprocated. And now all of a sudden you're like, wait, well, I guess it kind of was, because you've taken that time out to reflect. And that could be what you're conflicted about, is because you kind of made some realizations after, and you realize that you deserve to be loved, and you realize that you should trust and allow things to unfold, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So go with the flow, guys, of course, with things igniting with people. 9 of Wands. This has been quite a burden for you. So I feel like if you've been waiting for a while for things to turn around and to work in your favor, you might have been really close to giving up, or you're feeling like giving up. So this is just reinforcing for you that the happiness and the joy is right here. So my friends, stand up one more time, guys. I know you've been in battle, and I know things have been difficult and they've been so burdening on you, and you've possibly been cut out or cut out someone as well. So it's been hard. You know, did you do the right decision? Was that good? Should I go back? What should you do? You know, if you're worried about it, but it was burdening you. Like, it wasn't just mentally taking up your time and energy. Now it was also physically exhausting and exerting for you. And I feel like for many of you, that's why you need this break, because you've gone through so much pain and so much trouble worrying about this situation. And now you're in this place where, you know, it's been such a burden, and maybe you've put in so much work into working on these pentacles and to doing stuff. So maybe there's something with your job. Maybe you had some worries about your work, but it's all coming in your favor. And your work is being rewarded, is how I feel. So whatever you've put that energy into, and amazing. And now you've got the Ace of Wands. So you have a beautiful, passionate offer. Of course, like I told you, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So this could be them coming towards you with a beautiful, passionate offer, or vice versa. You yourself making an offer to someone, but whoever is receiving this offer, or maybe even you, if you're thinking about it, you really have to take that time to think about it, right? Like, is this your future? Is this what you want with this person? Who is that person that lights your flame and fire, right? Because we're here. We're only here for an unknown amount of time. So how do you want to spend it, and what do you want to do? So for many of you, you really need to rest, relax, focus on your passion, focus on your desire. But this is a gift from above. So there's definitely a blessing coming into your life, and it's going to be a beautiful opportunity. And it does put you into a state where you have to reflect about it, but I feel like it might also be bringing a little bit of conflict into your situation. So whatever that situation is about, I feel like that's where a little bit of the healing needs to happen too. Now for your outcome, we got 3 cards. So these are just gonna, I'm just gonna keep a check here. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, the 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So the High Priestess, I feel like whatever the conflict has been, maybe you're not talking about it. Someone isn't speaking about the conflict they are. So for many of you, if you've been kind of going through this really difficult time, you've probably kept it a secret. A lot of people don't know about it at all. And I feel like even if the conflict was bothering you, you weren't talking about it, okay? I also feel like the conflict could have been that you have many options. Maybe there's a lot of opportunities presenting themselves, a lot of options for you, but just be careful with the 7 of Cups, right? Because this is also illusions. There's 7 cups, but out of the 7 cups, there's 2 that are deceptive and not good. So whatever you're choosing, just be really careful. So for many of you, that opportunity that's coming in, maybe you're gonna miss it. You might be, maybe you're resting too much and you're gonna miss this because you're so distracted by all this other stuff. So I feel like for some of you, wow, I feel like for many of you, especially with the twin flame being on the table, I feel like the connection that you're having with someone, some of you are not realizing what you have. You definitely aren't realizing that it's balanced and it's abundant and it's going to be bringing that to you. I feel like this could be a missed opportunity because someone's not saying anything, okay? And I definitely feel like the person, like there is someone that you are either viewing, this could of course fire energy here too, or this could be how they see you, that, you know, they stand out above the crowd. So with all the conflict, all this stuff going on, you know, maybe there's been a lot of tension, a lot of communication, a lot of fighting. Maybe you're fighting for attention, or maybe there's other people around that they're fighting for your attention, but the person sees you above all, or you see them. Like nobody else matters. All those other wands, they're just lost in a crowd. You don't even care about the crowd because all you see is that one person. So this could be someone that stands out, of course, to you. You could have this can be your twin flame, of course, because fire energy here too. I'm thinking fire flame, here we go. But with all your other options, even if you had a lot of options, I feel like that's why you're kind of in this High Priestess, because she's secretive, you know. You could be keeping other options a secret. You could be hiding about other opportunities that you're not sharing, maybe with a specific person, or you have this person as an option, or however it works. And I feel like for some of you, you're not trusting this situation, or you know, like it's telling you here to trust, to receive, to open up. And I feel like because we're talking about friendship, maybe there needs to be a deepening of that, or this could be someone returning home, maybe someone that you have as away, they're coming back, or someone's going off to travel. It's always hard to tell with this card if they're coming or going, but usually this is a victory. So whatever this situation was, for example, if you were in conflict with some situation that you weren't really talking about, of course you could be keeping this inside. This can be internal conflict as well with this, with the Eight of Wands here, Eight of Swords. We don't have the Eight of Wands here. So with the Eight of Swords, you could have been really keeping this inside, or the person could have been going through all this, and you know, you could be getting rid of options, or you might not, this might be a secret to you or the other person, but there is a choice being made, okay? There's definitely one that stands out above the rest. That's awesome, Taurus. So I really hope that, you know, I hope you come out of that energy, and that energy can leave so that you can open up to receive this. And I feel like for many of you, it's trying to come in. You have that offer coming in, and it could be this person. Maybe it's a secret admirer, a secret lover that you don't know about, or vice versa, that you have these feelings for them and you have such a strong passion and desire for this person that, like, everyone else that's around you, like, yeah, great, but all you focus on is that one person. And I feel like for many of you, you're very conflicted about that, or maybe it's gonna mess up your situation, or it's going to cause conflict around you, and that's why you're taking that time out to really contemplate your decision. But you're not there's silence, you know, maybe you're not communicating with them as well. There could be conflict, there could have been an argument, and that's why you're not speaking, but there's a lot of things to consider. So I feel like the factors around this situation are putting you into that conflicted situation. So definitely take the time out, relax, recover, think, spend the time focusing on that beautiful blessing waiting to come in, guys. It's all part of your Wheel of Fortune here, bringing it towards you. So be ready to receive, because I don't want you to miss it, okay? And then now we're going to get into your special oracle cards. I'm so excited. Many of you might not know this. I talk about it briefly, but I do crystal work as well. So you can't see my display, but I have a whole bunch of crystals here that I'm sending beautiful energy, love, protection, healing, all sorts of goodness towards you. And I use, today I'm going to use the Crystal Angels Oracle. So I'm really excited. I'm not going to go into the book details. I'm just going to read off the cards because they're so beautiful. So there's a significance. If it resonates with you, perfect. If you have any questions about them, this is what I do. So ask me anything. I can tell you where to get it, how to use them, what to do with them, and how to benefit from them. So the message is relating a crystal, and it would be how this benefits you. So take whatever you need from the message, okay? So your first one is Sugalite, which I've never heard of before, but it's cool. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Beautiful energy here with this beautiful angel. So it's really reminding you to focus on yourself. And I feel like for many of you, that's why this is here, to really get you to tune into that, because you have to prepare yourself to receive so that you are able to give, so that you have, like, it's a beautiful cycle of completion. But with the receiving and giving, I feel like whatever is coming, whatever you're giving out will be reciprocated, okay? So I feel like when you're ready to receive this and you're ready to match that offer, I feel like whatever the situation is with this person, it will be balanced and all your fears are laid to rest, because you will be like, wow, no, you know what? This is great. This is perfect. This is even better than what I thought. And it's with the person that you want, right? Really cool. Really cool. Next one is Garnet. Garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Absolutely. So I feel like there's so many things that are burdening you, that are draining you. You've been put into this fear thing. Maybe this person, or if you have like stalker, situation going on. Of course, this is toxic. This is dangerous. You don't know who's watching you. And if it's you watching someone, guys, talk. Stop watching them in silence. I see that because the High Priestess is here. Talk to them. Put it out there. Stop just watching. Say something. And then for the rest of you, if you're the cross watcher, talk to the Taurus. They're probably waiting for you too, okay? So here we go. So now we're gonna go to the, oh, you have three. Okay, awesome. So this is Larimar. Sensitive emotions. Yeah, I see that with the reading too. Sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. And you have the Four of Swords here. So you really need to take that time out for yourself, okay? Really reflect, Beautiful, beautiful card here. So I feel like for many of you, you're going through so much. This is such a difficult time, possibly with all the transitions. And then I feel like if you're healing family issues too, like that's bringing up a lot of raw emotions. It could be very difficult, but this is all part of your process, okay? So whatever you're worried about or you're scared to bring up, or there needs to be healing for all of that, that's tough, guys. That's so tough for you to be carrying that around, okay? So I feel like you're gonna find the balance and the healing in that, and that will bring you the abundance. That's gonna bring your reward, and your reward could be this person, could be this situation, this beautiful thing that you've been desiring, this person you've been desiring. It's gonna come towards you. Amazing. Now, the second oracle, I'm a person of faith. If you're not, that's totally fine. Please, no disrespect and no expectations either. But I love doing stuff like this as well. So I've added it this week. It's the Archangel Michael deck. And this one is actually read as a prayer. So I don't know if you pray or you have a God that you believe in, but of course, please apply it to however it applies to you. And if you put yourself into prayer, however you prepare yourself, if you'd like to do that now, you can. Of course, I read it, so however it resonates for you, if you want to take from the message, if you would like to use it yourself, you're more than welcome to, but I'm still going to bless it onto you because there's a message here for you for today. Okay, guys, so if you put yourself into prayer mode, here we go. So you have 3. So messages from Archangel Michael. Be gentle with yourself. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may express lasting inner peace. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And he's holding a lamb here. So I feel like for many of you, you know, you've been carrying so much difficult stuff, and I see that because the burden is here. Be gentle. Be gentle with your thoughts. Be gentle with your body. You could be working way too much. Taurus, this happens. You get so overexerted and exhausted, and you're scared about not doing it, or worried that you have to do it, and you're always focused on your coins, you know? Maybe you've got to really be careful with your money, or you've got to save money here, but whatever you're doing, don't get too crazy about this part and forget to give yourself that rest, okay? Because I feel like you could be also stealing your own happiness with that, okay? You don't want to be struggling and suffering and just exhausting yourself. So really take the time to heal and find that balance, okay? Perfect. So that's the first one. Then the second one is take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. Definitely a beautiful card just to assure you that you are safe. You deserve love. You can trust the situation. You can trust the process, but you have to take the time to make this decision because this is a very big deal for you. So help you to stay strong and relaxed. So for many of you, I might even recommend meditation. I might recommend putting yourself into a meditative state so you can open yourself up to the messages from above, as I feel like there's so much noise around you in your head that you're not actually receiving the messages that are meant for you. Maybe you're not listening to songs on the radio or whatever, but you're going to hear or read something, or something's going to be transmitted to you through your surroundings that's going to give you some messages about your guidance, okay? So take the time with this decision because you don't want to make anything too quickly, okay? You're sensitive, you have a lot of heightened emotions. Be careful with your words, and just be careful with others too. Everyone's going through stuff, right? Prayer will help this situation. So hey, there you go. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else that you wish to pray for, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention in your situation. Think about your situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me and this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Beautiful card to end on. I really pray that you do find the solution you need, and I really want you to find the healing But absolutely find your love for yourself. You deserve the best. And once you know you deserve that and you're ready to receive the goodness that is meant for you, it is just waiting for you to realize this so it can come right towards you, guys. Trust. Please trust that it's happening. And for many of you, maybe you really need your friends right now. Really focus on the friendship. Don't force anything, you know, don't rush anything. Allow it to unfold naturally. Trust that it will. You deserve love. You deserve love, guys, no matter what's going on. And you can, you know, whatever you feel about it, but it wants to come through to you. So are you ready for it? Because it's coming. All right, Taurus, thank you. Let me know how it resonated. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know how this is relating to your situation. If you have any questions, please feel free to message or comment below and email me if you'd like a reading. Don't forget to check out Instagram, and good luck, guys. See you soon. Bye.